Grants for single mothers to buy a home and Habitat for Humanity. Home ownership is still alive and well in spite of the economy, and there are grants for single mothers to buy a home. If you spend enough time watching the news, it may seem impossible to buy a home right now. Single mothers and low-income families looking to get their piece of the American dream do have options. One option that many who are looking for grants for single mothers to buy a home tend to overlook is the Habitat for Humanity. Here's the way it works. Contact your local branch of the Habitat for Humanity organization. Let them know that you're a single mother and you want to apply for a grant. They will have you fill out an application. Approval is based on income and need, so be sure to provide proof of income. Any other documentation you may need, they will let you know when you arrive to pick your application. Now this is really the best part. Once you're approved to receive one of these grants for single mothers to buy a home, a group of volunteers in your area will get together to build you a brand new home. Not only that, you and your children get to help with the construction. Once the home is complete, you and your children can move in. Will you have to pay a mortgage? Yes, you will. But you will only pay what you can afford to pay. It's not based on market rates and all that other stuff. That's what makes this such a wonderful opportunity. So not only will you have the pride of ownership, but you will also be able to say, I helped build my home. Grants for single mothers to buy a home and Habitat for Humanity. What to expect? Of all of the grants for single mothers to buy a home that are available, the Habitat for Humanity has to be the most fulfilling. Can you imagine standing in the middle of a room all finished knowing you had a hand in putting it all together? The Habitat for Humanity program may not be the grants for single mothers to buy a home you were expecting. But there are a lot of free grants for home buyers right now. Be prepared to supply tax forms as well as recent paycheck stubs. You may also be required to show your debt ratio as well as any other expenses. You'll have a better chance of getting approved and if you make sure you have every document you are asked to supply. In fact, call and find out exactly what documentation you must provide. That box of receipts and bills you're always saving may finally come in handy. Because assistance is based on income, make sure you reveal all income. Don't try and hide income, they will find it and that won't look good for you. Better to be honest. The options for home ownership and grants for single mothers to buy a home for the joy of owning your own shelter are slim these days. If this organization or the idea does not appeal to you, don't give up. But be open to the possibility that you may have to consider other options like saving up for a down payment. Keep looking. It may not be what they used to be, but eventually you'll find a solution that will work for you. Related posts that you might find informative. Housing grants for single mothers helps to provide a great environment to raise your child. Home loans for single mothers, lender requirements.